Hello and welcome to the Gadget Show YouTube channel. My name's Mark. The Gadget Show have drafted me in to take a look at the Google Pixel XL. It's called the XL because it has a 6.3 inch screen compared to the Pixel's 5.7 inch screen. It's available in a range of colours, black, white and this orange style, sort of salmony orange. And in terms of memory, you can choose from 64 or 128 gig. I think 64 feels a little bit small given that this is supposed to be a top-end flagship mobile phone. It's really nice in the hand. It's got a very Apple-esque camera setup, but there's actually only two cameras there, a 16 megapixel and a 12.2 megapixel camera along with a flash. This back is, well, take it or leave it. It's actually grown on me. I quite like this. It feels nice in the hand and the styling continues with the power button. It's got a matte finish, so it's unlikely to slip out of your hand. You've got the power button and volume rockers on the right hand side. There's no headphone jack with this. It's just a USB Type-C and there's just a SIM card slot on the left. There's quite a big forehead, so when the screen lights up you see quite a big black bezel and there's a little bit of a chin at the bottom. So overall this is quite an average phone when you compare it to some of the other phones available. It's trying to stand out with this weird radar motion sensing technology that allows you to change tracks, for example, by swiping over. Overall, I've found it okay. It's not really a killer feature. I could live without it. It's quite good fun, feels like using the Force, and it's designed to make your phone respond a bit quicker. So when you go to pick it up, it will recognize your hand coming towards it and deal with the face unlock. It can also work when the screen is off if you're on something like Spotify. This comes with Android 10 that has a new dark mode, so you will get it in white mode, but you can activate the dark theme and that also cascades through to some apps. So as well as Android going dark, you can see here Instagram has changed to black background rather than white, which is much easier on the eyes. Give the phone a little squeeze and you'll open up the Google Assistant, ready to obey your every command. So just come out and about to test the camera on this and the stabilisation, just walking down a little bit of a busy road, so cars passing. Can you hear them? Are they disrupting my vocals? And how's stabilisation? This looks pretty shaky on the screen, so I'll be very interested to see how stable it is. So this was a lot stabler than I expected, but what I hadn't expected was the terrible wind noise, so we'll just stop that there. Overall, I think the camera's pretty good. I've got some decent shots out of it, and I do like some of the effects it can do. So it's got a good portrait mode, giving you a nice blurry background, and you get to see both the before and after it's applied the effect. And you can also do the spot colour effect. So if you watch now, the backgrounds will change, but sometimes it doesn't always work. You see I've got this kind of weird blue halo in the left photo. As with other top-end phones I've reviewed recently, this has a night mode called Night Sight. A new feature I've not seen before though is if you keep this nice and stable, when you switch to Night Sight, it will activate astrophotography. This allows you to take an image of the night sky. Now, unfortunately, when I was trying this out, it was a very cloudy day, but here you can see it basically sits there for a couple of minutes, exposing a lot of light to the sensors. The idea being that you can take a picture of the night sky and capture the stars. The results are pretty good for dark photos. You can see the one on the left is the normal photo, the one on the right is the night sight photo. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have the Hulk land in your back garden? Well, with the Pixel 4 you can do that. It's got an augmented reality app built in and it allows you to download extra characters. You simply point this at the scene and place the character, and you can even record and take photos. If I press record and walk around, I can actually walk around him. Okay, so it's a bit of a novelty feature, but it's good fun, and if you've got kids, I'm sure they will love it. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, as the Hulk says. There's also the ability to do slow motion, and as you can hear, it also slows down the sound. So we have my quick look at the Google Pixel 4 XL. What do you think? How do you think this compares to the other phones we've taken a look at recently? Overall, I think it is a perfectly average phone. I think Google have a lot they need to improve on. The competition out there is very stiff, with the likes of OnePlus offering fantastic feature set for a much lower cost. I actually quite like the back. It's grown on me quite a lot, and I liked the squeezy side to activate the Google Assistant feature. I wasn't that fussed about the motion sensing capabilities. I found that a little bit gimmicky. It takes up a lot of room on the front screen and doesn't offer that much that I can't live without, and I'd much rather live without that and have a bigger battery, as I suspect that's one of the reasons the battery on this only just lasted me a day, whereas other top-end phones have lasted me quite easily for an entire day. While the camera is very good, it is up against stiff competition when it comes to Android and Apple phones. The lack of wide-angle lens is a bit of an omission on Google's part, I think. There's plenty of phones out there now that all have wide-angle. It's becoming pretty standard. And it's not quite as good at some of the fancier things like the colour spot. On my channel I've reviewed the Samsung A50 and that really nailed the colour spot where you're left in colour and the background is black and white. But as you saw earlier, I had this weird blue fiery halo thing going on from the Pixel XL. I hope you've enjoyed my short video. If you have, please subscribe to the Gadget Show channel, click like, go and check out my channel as well, and don't forget to watch the Gadget Show on Channel 5 every Friday at 7 o'clock. Thanks for watching.